At different times in our lives, we all struggle with doubts. A doubt happens when there's lack of clarity. Our mind struggles with opposing opinions and has difficulty knowing what the truth is. And there's two reactions to doubts. One's good, the other's bad. The good one's when the person doesn't give in to the doubts. Instead, he begins a process of investigation. It's good because he doesn't choose to remain in doubt. He doesn't allow the doubts to cause him to lose his faith. St. Thomas Aquinas' advice is to bring our doubts to the cross, because the cross, it always gives us more clarity. The bad reaction is when we affirm the doubts and we don't do any sort of investigation. This is the person that allows his doubts to alter his beliefs until he refuses to believe. In the first reading, the Israelites, they struggled with doubts. They said, "Is the Lord among us or not?" They are in a tough situation, and it was difficult for them to remember all the good that God had done for them. And they remind us that many times doubts, they come up when we're going through difficult situations because it can seem like God's not there. If this happens, we should see it as a challenge and an opportunity to grow in our faith. Once again, St. Thomas Aquinas, he said that our doubts, they can be honest doubts. This is when we have a doubt and we examine it carefully to discover the truth. And this investigation, it should lead us to a deeper understanding of our faith. It's a process of growth, kind of like the Samaritan woman in the gospel. She didn't have everything figured out. She didn't understand much about Jesus. In the beginning, she thought that Jesus was a normal Jew. But as the conversation continued with Jesus, she then believed that he was a prophet. And finally, she came to see him as the Messiah. And at any point during this conversation, she could have left. But she continued the conversation. She accepted the challenge of Jesus' words, and eventually it led her to believe. It's something that changed her life, and it wasn't just her life that changed, but it was also the lives of all those that she bore witness to. She brought the faith to others. And so, brothers and sisters, if we ever have doubts and things about our faith are unclear, don't run away and don't abandon the faith, but investigate and be patient, because through these doubts, through all of these difficulties, Jesus can lead us to a deeper knowledge of him and of our faith.